Welcome, Dominica. This is Kairi TV News and I am your presenter, Donella Riviere. Here are the big stories making the headlines. A multi-million-dollar investment to ensure food security in the country. One political party has sounded the call for its candidates to step to the plate for the December 6 elections. And a hotel property in Dominica gains prestigious international recognition. We'll be back with details of these stories and more after the break.
Are you looking for that perfect setup for your conference, seminar, or company function? Or maybe you need a low-budget setup for your party, dinner, or private gathering? How about that professional production for your grand concert, festival, or outdoor event? Kairi Sounds is here to provide you with everything you need: PA system, stage, lighting, microphones, tents, LED digital screens, generators, projectors, crowd barriers, and more. We also offer free event consultation to ensure the success of your special event. Call us today at 612-4050 or 612-1265. Kairi Sounds, your partner in sound, stage, and lighting services.
Thank you for staying with us. Top in the news, Fidel Grant, who served as Minister of Agriculture before this month's dissolution of Parliament, says over the last 5 years, government has spent over $150 million in the agriculture sector. While food security has been a priority the world over, there has been ongoing works to stabilize the agricultural sector through several investments in efforts to ensure continued food security on the island.
While larger countries were crying a food shortage, we have had an abundance of nutritious food for our people. As Minister of Agriculture, I can say to you tonight, the investments in the agricultural sector over the years have been able to carry this great nation through some of the most difficult times. Within the past 5 years, we have invested over $150 million in the agriculture sector. Laborites, I am saying to you that your government over the last 5 years have invested $150 million in the agriculture sector in these challenging times.
According to Grant, government has spent over $28 million on access roads within the past year.
Just this past year, we have invested over $28 million. $28 million have been put to improve our farm roads in key production areas here in the Commonwealth. In the areas of Calibishi, La Plaine, Paybush, Carhome, and I'm saving the best for last, the Mango Gutter Road in my constituency. Brothers and sisters, through that investment, we have made thousands of acres of fertile land available for our farmers. With improved roads, our farmers can now access their farms earlier and transport their produce comfortably.
Noting more of government's investments, he added government is currently taking on its largest investment in the agriculture sector with the construction of an over $4 million science complex, courtesy of grant funding from the Chinese government.
Since 2018, we have procured and distributed inputs, tools, equipment, and over 3,000 farmers have benefited from an investment of over $18 million. Presently, we are working on developing the Productive Alliance, a concept that will link farmers to markets where over $4 million will be made available to farmers for their produce. Right here in 1 Mile, we have one of the largest investments being undertaken in the agriculture sector. We are going to construct a new science complex with grant funding to the tune of over $4 million from the People's Republic of China. This new investment will break new barriers in plant propagation. We will further expand the production and output, We will increase the number of clean plants for our farmers with a capacity of over 500,000 seedlings in 1 year.
Grant reaffirmed the commitment to agriculture investments, particularly in the light of climate change events. In other top stories, the Ministry of Education is taking action to support the students in the East severely affected by this month's drought system. Here is Linda Martin with the details.
At a recent press conference, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Chandler Hyacinth, said few schools in the East are in operation, albeit at limited capacity. She says the ministry is also working to deliver water and food supplies to those affected.
The following schools are in operation physically, though with limited numbers of student and staff present. The Dailies, Jones Beaupierre, Monjon, and Grand Force schools. So they are operating but with limited number of students and staff. The Castle Secondary and the Castle Primary schools are in operation online, where internet and electricity exist. There is no school operation at Saint-Sauveur Primary, and there are challenges in that area with water and electricity. And the school is currently operating as a base for the Dominica Police Force and as a location for storage of food and other supplies.
Students who attend school in the city have also been affected as their communities were locked in by landslides. Hyacinth says the ministry is working with the schools to reach these students through an online platform. She added the Castlebrus Primary School is also facing the hazard of further landslides in the area, and the ministry is assessing the situation to determine rehabilitation actions.
A number of students who attend the secondary schools in Roseau also have been affected. These are students mainly from the Dailies and Lapland area, but we are making provisions for these students as we engage them online. We are working with the schools and the students who have access to internet and electricity. We also have an issue at the Castlebrus Primary Schools. Primary school, there is a area that is threatened because we have observed some land slippage in the back of the school, but we are hoping that with the assistance of Public Works, we'll be able to give a full assessment of the area and to make provisions for rehabilitation as the case may be.
The situation in the East can take a toll mentally, especially on young minds. Therefore, the ministry is also set to provide counseling support to the students and staff of the schools in the area when motorable access is restored.
Once the area becomes motorable, our school counselors will be on the road to provide psychosocial support. Already some students and teachers, persons from the community are already being engaged using online resources or using the telephone. But once the area becomes motorable, then persons will be physically visiting persons so that we can provide some psychosocial support. And where the schools are operating with limited students, they will also provide some group therapy there as well.
The Ministry of Public Works as well as utility companies have been working tirelessly to restore full access to communities in the East. Linda Martin for Kairi TV News.
Thank you, Linda, for that report. On to matters of tourism, Colibri Ridge joins the League of Beyond Green's global portfolio of sustainable hotels. Colibri Ridge, located in Petite Colibri, Dominica has recognized as the first Caribbean property to become part of Beyond Green's global portfolio of sustainable hotels. The resort has been welcomed into the membership of Beyond Green, a global portfolio of planet Earth's most sustainable hotels that represents sustainability leadership based upon action and impact. Committed to building a better and brighter future for people and the planet, Beyond Green offers travelers a curated way to discover, plan, and enjoy adventures that align with their responsible travel values and aspirations. Destination Marketing Manager at the Discover Dominica Authority, Kimberly King, says as a member of Beyond Green, Colibri Ridge is dedicated to deliver on 3 pillars of sustainable tourism.
That's environmentally friendly practices, as well as protection of natural and cultural heritage, contribution to social and economic well-being of local communities, and adhering to more than 50 sustainability indicators that align with global sustainable tourism criteria and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Colibri Ridge had a soft opening in 2021, but celebrating its grand opening in October 2022. And we know for a fact that this has been a labor of love for the owner. Daniel has expressed that he doesn't only want persons to come and enjoy the luxury resort, but understand the sustainability aspect of it and really incorporate that sustainable model into their everyday lives. We must also congratulate Colibri Ridge for also being awarded the very prestigious Grand Prix du Design 2022. This award celebrates and rewards the work of designers and architects who help to improve the quality of life of their host communities and the built environment. Once again, congratulations to Colibri Ridge, and we are so proud of these accomplishments and accolades.
The 14-suite discrete luxury resort is fully off-grid, using solar energy as its main power source, supplemented by wind turbines specially designed to have minimal impact on local flora and fauna. You're watching Kairi TV News. Stay tuned for more after the break.
Are you looking for that perfect setup for your conference, seminar, or company function? Or maybe you need a low-budget setup for your party, dinner, or private gathering? How about that professional production for your grand concert, festival, or outdoor event? Kairi Sounds is here to provide you with everything you need: PA system, stage, lighting, microphones, tents, LED digital screens, generators, projectors, crowd barriers, and more. We also offer free event consultation to ensure the success of your special event. Call us today at 612-4050 or 612-1265. Kairi Sounds, your partner in sound, stage, and lighting services.
Welcome back to Kairi TV News. The Alternative People's Party, APP, has issued a call for candidates to come forward for the December 6th general elections. Nathaniel Durant has that report.
Leader of the Dominican Labour Party, Roosevelt Skerritt, made the announcement for snap general elections last week, just 3 years into the DLP administration's term in office. The APP views this announcement as an abuse of the Prime Minister's constitutional power and an attack on the core of Dominica's democracy, which will have far-reaching implications for future generations.
It is disturbing and disheartening that one man, indeed one man, is allowed to stand taller than the Constitution of this country, since violence and disorder is not a wise option to force the President to advise the Prime Minister to revoke his election order. It would be prudent for the opposition and patriotic Dominicans who are able to offer themselves to the electorate in this general election.
Political leader of the APP, Tahira Blanchard, made the call for all suitable candidates to come forward to contest the elections and save the country from the tyranny of an impending dictatorship.
All able and suitable men and women of this great land are hereby called upon to offer themselves for service to their country, to save it from the tyranny of an impending dictatorship by offering themselves as candidates in this election. There should be a unified theme and message by all contestants of the opposition, which should seek to expose the dishonesty of the Prime Minister and the urgency to save the country from an impending dictatorship.
Blanchard says these elections must teach the Prime Minister a lesson in humility through punishment of a resounding rejection at the polls. Nomination day is set for Friday, 18th November. Nathaniel Durand, Kairi TV News.
And the DAIC to host a networking forum on Wednesday. The Dominica Association of Industry and Commerce, DAIC, through its membership, is continuing to establish connections, learning from each other, and maximizing value through networking. According to Executive Director Lizra Fabian, the DAIC continues to create this platform for members to engage so they can form cross-connections and linkages. The association, along with EMS Limited, a member trading international group, will be co-hosting their next business forum and invite all to join this exercise as the DAIC seeks to build connections and share insights together with other chamber members.
Our member EMS Limited focuses on design, consultancy, and engineering services, and this networking event is an opportunity for our general membership to engage and understand more about this member. Now, this is the fourth networking event that we're having for the year, and we are really delighted that we get to showcase EMS Limited and the value that they offer to the business community. All who are interested in attending this event, which takes place on Wednesday evening from 5 to 7 o'clock, we invite you to contact our DIC office at 449-1962 or chamber.dic@gmail.com. Now, spaces are limited, and for persons to be able to come to this event, it's important that registrations are done before. Another key aspect to this event is showcasing another member of ours, Bino's Golden Pieces, who will be showcasing the innovation that he has done in his smoke meats so that all of the members would be able to understand what he does and patronize the business as well.
Fabian says at this event, participants can expect to experience innovation and be exposed to local culinary products. This membership networking event will take place on Wednesday, November 16th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. To participate in this forum, persons are asked to email chamber.daic@gmail.com or call 449-1962 to register. You are watching Kairi TV News. Stay tuned for a recap of the headlines right after this.
Are you looking for that perfect setup for your conference, seminar, or company function? Or maybe you need a low-budget setup for your party, dinner, or private gathering? How about that professional production for your grand concert, festival, or outdoor event? Kairi Sounds is here to provide you with everything you need: PA system, stage, lighting, microphones, tents, LED digital screens, generators, projectors, crowd barriers, and more. We also offer free event consultation to ensure the success of your special event. Call us today at 612-4050 or 612-1265. Kairi Sounds, your partner in sound, stage, and lighting services.
To end the news, the headlines again. A multi-million-dollar investment to ensure food security in the country. One political party has sounded the call for its candidates to step to the plate for the December 6 elections. And the hotel property in Dominica gains prestigious international recognition. Tune in to 107.9, 93.1, 91.1, and 88.7 to catch our radio newscasts at 6:30 a.m., 1 p.m., and 5:30 p.m. Monday to Friday. Tune in to Flow Channel 953 at 8 p.m. Monday to Friday to watch our TV news with repeats at 10 p.m. and 8 a.m. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Kairi FM. Check us out on Instagram at Kairi FM and follow us on Twitter at Kairi FM Dominica. Feel free to visit our YouTube channel to catch up on any newscasts you may have missed. On behalf of the entire production team, I am Donella Riviere. Thank you for watching.